Stand up, Dirk.
It is the judgment of this court that you, Hagen Dirk, having been found guilty of the crime of murder, be remanded to the custody of the sheriff, to be by him delivered to the warden of the state penitentiary, and there to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. And may God have mercy on your soul. Have you anything to say?
What can I say? You just said it all.
Come on, Dirk.
Buddy.
No.
Buddy, buddy, go to him. No.
Go to him now.
They said he gave him
Everything will be all
away,
right.
buddy. They can't kill you. Oh, buddy. I won't let them. I won't let you go.
What's going to become of this kid, Judge? She's my sister. She'll be all alone in the world. There ain't no one to support her but me.
You should have thought of that before you committed the crime. It's too late now. She will probably be committed to a public institution.
Well, ain't there something I can do?
That's all, Dirk.
Don't take him away. He didn't do it. Can't you see? He couldn't do it, please.
Take it easy, baby. We don't holler when we're hurt. I'll find some way to get you taken care of. These birds are only doing their stuff, you see. We gotta do ours. Remember, you're a miner's kid. You'll be a miner's wife someday. You gotta laugh at trouble. Come now.
Buddy, I can't let him kill you. I can't.
Come on, honey. Come on. Laugh. I want to think of you laughing. It'll help me a lot. Come on now. Give me a little smile. Come now. That's the stuff. Come now. Laugh, kid. Laugh.
Goodbye, buddy. I'm laughing. But I'll be praying for you, too.
That's the
Come
stuff.
now, sister.
No.
Hey, brother,
I
you're
don't
a
wanna
miner's
go back
kid,
to
all right.
that.
Everything will be all right.
No,
You can come back
No,
later.
I want to go back.
Come on now, sister.
Come on, Dirk. You got a long trip to take.
Yep. There ain't no return ticket from this one. Come on, let's go.
Why, it's perfectly outrageous. It's immoral. worse than a moral. It's silly.
No,
Oh, it's
Cynthia.
all right for you
What?
to sit there in judgment like three elderly angels. You ought to be playing harp. But I'm alive.
So I see. Alive and kicking.
I just won't do it, that's all I won't. You three can manage my estate, but you're not going to manage my heart.
My dear child.
I'm not your dear child. And I think your proposition is immoral.
Why, there's nothing immoral about marriage.
That's a wisecrack, and he doesn't even know it.
My dear child, we called you here for a business conference, and you make a circus out of it.
She makes a circus out of everything. She's got no respect.
I've got respect for my own life, and I'm going to do as I please with it.
Even if you break it? Now, you've broken everything since your first gold rattle. That's why your grandfather very wisely provided in his will that you should marry and settle down.
A very sane provision.
Will somebody please tell me what marriage has to do with settling down?
Your grandfather provided in his will.
I'll break it.
That's just the one thing you won't break. He had that will drawn up by one of the finest lawyers in the country. It's foolproof and it's lawyer-proof.
He foresaw that you would need the love of a good man.
There ain't no such animal.
There you are. There you are. A woman that talks like that can't be trusted with an immense fortune.
He saw that marriage was the only possible thing, and he gave you plenty of time. But there's only 1 month left.
No, I just won't do it. I won't.
Why not?
Because will or no will, I'm not going to marry anybody that I don't love.
Now, Cynthia, wait a minute, please. Now, don't be a stubborn little mule.
Mule?
Yes. This means nothing to us and everything to you. Now, unless you're married and living with your husband on your 23rd birthday, you lose everything.
I know. I have to be married within a month or I'm ruined. That is, financially.
My dear child, why don't you select a nice, sober, industrious man from your own friends?
I haven't any friends like that. And besides, it's impossible for me to comply with the terms of Grandfather's will.
How so?
Because I'm already engaged to be married.
What?
Whoa.
That's
good. Fine.
Whoa.
So what's all the fuss about?
Why, she's just fooling us again.
Marry him and do it quickly.
I can't,
Why?
because his wife won't let him.
Oh, this is horrible. It's unthinkable.
Say, you deserve to be spanked.
You should cry with shame.
And this is what our young people are.
Well, a fine lot you are. I tell you I'm in love, and you're all shocked beyond words, merely because it happens to be with another woman's husband.
Well, naturally,
But you
what
don't
did you
hesitate to urge me to go out and lasso the first thing in pants in order to inherit some money. But if you can't help me any more than that, I'll find a way to meet the terms of Grandfather's will myself. Good morning.
You little dumbbell, you've got to be married in 30 days or lose everything.
Yeah, she's riding for a fall.
And the sad thing is, that's just what she's going to get.
Too bad.
Walk her around a bit, will you, boy?
Yes, sir.
Behave yourself, old lady.
You know, Roger, I've been sitting here thinking, and I've decided that I'm about the unluckiest girl in the world.
Unlucky, my darling, when you have me.
Yes, but I haven't got you. That's just the point. Your wife has. I've only got the next option on you.
Well, don't you worry, Sin. There are only two things in this whole mess that matter a hang. And those two things are only one.
What do you mean?
You and me.
What are we going to do?
Well, what can we do? We can't very well poison Marcia. You know how people would talk.
How was your husband's game today?
Oh, he's in his usual form.
Of course, dear, you could choose between me and those few $1 million.
Why can't we have each other and the money, too?
Well, romantically speaking, darling, we could live on kisses.
Ooh,
Darling.
I'll say we could. I'm on a diet anyway.
My husband? Yes. He's suffering from a heart attack.
Mine seems to be enjoying his.
Eh? Eh? Oh, what did she say?
You tell her. I'm full of criminal impulse.
Be merciful, Marcia.
She says that her husband enjoys his heart attacks.
Is it possible? Extraordinary.
You know, Sin, no matter what happens, I'm never going to let anything come between us. Not even your money.
Oh, darling. I'm so glad that you have no old-fashioned ideas. That must be why I love you so.
I wouldn't be able...
May I come in?
Why not? You know we have no secrets from you.
Then you're sure I'm not in your way?
Well, just a trifle, dear. You see, we can't set a date for our wedding because you won't set a date for our divorce.
There, I've been so busy lately, I knew I'd forgotten something. When would you like to get married?
Tomorrow.
Tonight.
No, you're afraid you'll have to wait 6 months.
Oh, Marcia.
But why need you two stand on the ceremony?
Roger is so narrow-minded.
And Cynthia's a bit old-fashioned.
Come on now, Marcia, be a good sport. It's just a question of hurrying the divorce.
We'll all three be happier.
And think of what fun the wedding will be. Of course, I want you for my matron of honor.
Oh, thanks. I'd rather give the groom away.
Sugar?
No, thank you.
Oh, come on, Marcia. Be nice now. Set the date, won't you?
Don't rush me. I haven't had time to shop around for another husband.
It wouldn't hurt you any to remain single for a few weeks, you know.
Isn't that just like a man not to understand a woman's delicate feelings? And besides, Cynthia hasn't asked me for your hand in marriage.
Why, Roger, she's right. You run along and play, darling, because Marcia and I have a great deal to say to each other.
All right. But don't you two quarrel. Try to behave in a manner becoming my present and my future wife. Adios, ladies. Come on, old girl.
If you fall off that horse, we'll give you this one. Truly, Marcia, I don't see how you can bear to let that man go.
Wait till you've been married to him for 5 years.
I am waiting, impatiently.
Good. Then let's get down to business. Roger hasn't any money. If I divorce him, who's going to pay my alimony?
I haven't any idea.
I have. You are.
I?
Yes.
Well, now, really, Marcia, I think this is dreadfully bad taste.
In spite of the taste, if you want him, you will pay for him.
Well, I suppose he's worth it. To me, he's perfect.
He's so perfect you just want to kill him. Now, what would you call a sensible figure?
Well, Marcia, I'm ashamed to admit that I don't know much about pricing. But then I've never bought a husband before. How much are they worth?
Very little in the open market, but they're dear in private.
Marcia.
Now, just between friends, I'll let him go for a song. Say, 200,000, 50,000 down, and the balance on delivery.
Why, that's a terrific figure.
Yes, but look at the figure you're getting.
Why, no man would be worth that if he was set in platinum.
That's not much over $1,000 a pound.
But I'm not buying him by the pound.
Well, look at him. Look at that feet in the saddle. Look at those shoulders. Look, there's grace in every line. Sound of wind and limb. And, broken to double harness.
I know, but he's second-hand.
True. But look what people pay for antiques.
Not human ones.
Well, make me an offer.
All right. 100,000, 25,000 down.
100,000 for... Cynthia, you must think you're buying a dwarf.
Well, name your lowest figure.
I have, my dear. 200,000. 50 down, and the balance on delivery.
No, I simply cannot afford it.
Attention, please, everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the greatest event of the day, the aero hoop race.
Oh, goody. I'm just crazy about hoop races.
This startling sport, although already very popular in France and Germany, is now to be seen for the first time in America.
Oh, yeah.
Only 15 minutes before the start. The lady contestants will please get ready for this event.
Say, that's us, Marshal. Say, Marshal, I'll make you a sporting offer. You and I are entered in this race. If you win, I'll pay you $200,000. But if I win, you accept my $100,000. Are you game?
It's a bet.
Okay.
Come on, girls, hurry up.
I'll
You'll be late to the race.
Come on. You're right. I'm going right. They haven't even started yet.
Higher. Do we have to go?
15 minutes.
Attaboy, partner.
Little static for the boy.
Great.
Shut that guitar off, boy. We want to have some music.
Say, and no bomb sermon.
Give us a real tune, buddy.
None of them fairy tales, and none of those bedtime stories. Lay off that guitar, boy.
Hey, give us a fight.
Give it the next thing we got to a fight.
What's that?
Ladies' field day at the country club.
Whoa.
Won't be long now, boys.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all I say.
Boy, that's a hot number.
Stand by, friends of Radio Land.
Don't worry, fella. We ain't gonna run.
Right here, we're put.
The main event of the day, the aero hoop race, is about to begin. And friends, I certainly wish you could see the cute costumes these ladies are wearing.
So do we. Yes,
Outlining their lovely forms, displaying their dimpled knees. These ladies are competing for a gold loving cup.
Gee, I wish I had that cup. Give me the love.
Here's the gun.
Say, is it loaded?
Oh, yeah, it's loaded.
Now what?
Oh, inspect the wheels, boys.
Shut it off.
There you are. This way, girls, this way. Right over this way, girls. Come on. This way, girls. This way, right around there, girls. Right on the side. Right away. Wait just a minute, girls. Wait, 1 moment, girls. 1 minute. These are your final instructions. The race will be 100 yards, and you must not start before the pistol shot. Keep within the white line, and do everything to avoid collision. You understand?
You yesterday.
That's all right, baby. You must be careful, little one. You understand? All right, to your wheels.
Here they go, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to climb into their hooks.
Yeah, rolling hoops while we...
Hey, shut up, will you? Let's handle it.
How'd you like a good sock on the nose there, guy?
Shove it over and let's have it.
Hey, you bird, pipe down.
How is that?
Come on, boy. Yes, that's better.
Ladies, let me caution you again. Oh, I see. Now, don't forget, don't start before the pistol shot, or you'll be disqualified.
Disqualify her, and I'll love you for life.
Oh, I have troubles of my own.
Say, if you're disqualified, darling, it's going to be for overweight.
Let me have your coat, dear. I'm judged, so I'll have to beat it to the finishing line. Well, good luck, wife. Good luck, sweetheart. Good luck, darling. I hope you both win.
Oh, say, I've already won.
Come on, Marco.
Oh, don't count your chickens before the old hen's done her stuff.
Old hen is right.
All right, clear the course, everybody. Clear the course. Clear the course.
About to start. I'm ready now.
Are you ready? The second one. Get back there a little bit. And you two, come on. Hold it now. Get on your mark.
Here goes 200,000.
Pounds, darling, not dollars.
Get set. Oh, it's a wonderful race, folks. Wonderful. I wish you could see it.
Come on, Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia, I'd yell for you if I won judge.
Clear the way. Warn me when you get to the finish. I'll finish you when we get there. You see, I'll get even with you. See if you won't be my husband.
took a spill, fell from her hook, but hurt nothing but her disposition. All the man,
Oh, I swallowed my gum.
Cynthia wins, folks. Oh, look out.
Marcia's following Cynthia.
No, she is.
Yes, she is. Great Scott, they're going in the pool.
Well, where did you think you were going?
Vito, I guess. Oh,
You nuts, you can't get there by water.
well, I get 100,000 anyhow.
Whoop, Fury, I get Roger.
Not until I've seen your money, darling. Your grandpa's will put a crimp in your credit.
Oh, is that so? Get on your bicycle, darling. Here they come.
Marcia, come. Come down. Are you hurt? Are you all right, dear? Are you all right, dear?
I'm all right, but Marcia decided to go to Reno.
Oh, darling. Let me get you.
An accident. They fell.
What?
Fell.
Don't use so much profanity.
Goodbye, sis. You gotta go now, honey.
Can I come again? There's 2 more days before
Oh, no. You see, they're gonna move me to another cell tomorrow.
But I heard him say to the death cell.
Don't think about it, honey. I'll always be near you. Sort of watching. Only you won't know it.
Oh, baby, I'm so lonely.
Take mine, baby. Now, stop that. Blow your nose. That's better. I'll find some dough to keep you out of that orphanage.
I don't care what becomes of me, buddy.
I'll get your hat, honey. Let the God hear you cry. Why have I got to leave you? Where's the justice to it? The whole world's cracked.
How would you like to be sure your little sister was going to have a good home, comfort, love, and an education? How would you like to have money enough to keep her out of an institution?
I do.
Run along with the guard, Katie. I'll see you again, honey. Come on, baby. Come along.
Don't take me away. I want to see him again. Please, I want to see him.
Well, who are you?
My name doesn't matter. I read in this morning's paper that you were to hang Thursday morning at 5.
Yeah?
And that you were willing to do anything to prevent your little sister from going to an orphanage. Is that true?
Yeah, what about it?
The paper said that you had offered your body to medical clinics for $10,000. Is that true?
Yeah. What's that to you?
I have the $10,000.
What do you want with my body?
I don't want your body.
You ain't giving something for nothing. What do you want?
I want you to marry me.
Marry you?
Yes.
What's the matter? You in trouble?
I have my own reasons for wanting to be married.
And widowed? What's the matter with one of them hoop-rolling dudes? Why pick on me?
I didn't realize that the name of a murderer was so valuable.
It's as good as the name of a woman who'll marry one.
I'm paying for it.
Eh.
What's your answer, yes or no?
How do I know you've got the dough?
I'll bring you a certified check.
Check nothing. You'll give me the cash.
Don't you trust me?
No. Why should I?
All right, I'll bring cash.
When?
I'll be here tomorrow night.
So will I.
8 o'clock.
And don't make any mistake on the day. The morning after, I'm changing my address. Together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony. Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live? That ain't for long, but I will. Cynthia, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou obey him and serve him, love, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I will. Oh, why are they hammering like that? Can't you stop it?
Lady, I'd like it stopped a lot more than you would.
Let us proceed with the ceremony, please.
How am I to know? I dare not guess at this strange happiness. But oh,
Where is the ring? No, this finger. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And with all my worldly goods, I thee endow.
And with all my worldly goods, I thee endow. And believe me, lady, that ain't much.
Please, please.
but oh, how am I to know? Can it be that love has come to stay?
Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.
That's a hot one.
Hey, buddy, not so loud with that languid love stuff. The other prisoners are kicking.
Let him kick. Oh, how am I to know if it's really love that found its way here? Oh, how am I
You two guards, come with me. I want you to sign as witnesses.
yours.
Here, if you want them.
Sure. For my funeral.
Pull yourself together. You'll have nervous prostration.
You'd be nervous, too, if you saw what I see.
Where?
Behind the face of that clock.
Oh, you'll be all right. In just 17 minutes.
Yes, 17 minutes.
I thought you were made of iron. I thought you didn't have any nerves.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Well, what are you trembling for? Let him do the trembling. Can't you see him walking up the steps?
I'm glad it's him that's taking that walk and not me.
That clock moves. You can't stop it moving. And every time it ticks, he gets a little nearer the rope. That rope ought to be around your neck.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it.
Cut the rope? Oh, no. It isn't time yet. But the guards with the 3 knives are taking their places.
Say, what do you think I'm made of?
Yellow mud, I guess. That's what I'm trying to find out. They're putting the strap around his body now. You know the big strap that holds his hands on the sides? To keep them tight? Those strap ought to be holding your hands. Can't you see it? With the witnesses standing there?
Say, what are you trying to do to me?
Just a little experiment. I like to see you squirm. Say, do you remember how it squirmed when you stuck the knife in? And another guy is paying. The chaplain's coming in with the book now.
I'll put this knife into you if you don't shut up.
Oh, no, you won't. You're afraid. You're going to stand up and yell it in a minute that you did it. You're going to yell it. See? 15 minutes more. He's walking up the 13 little steps that you ought to be counting. 13 little steps to hell.
I'll kill you.
He was a big guy, wasn't he? He'll fall heavy when they drop him through. Go on, tell them all you did it.
You shut your face or I'll...
Oh, no, you won't. No, you won't. I've got you covered under the table.
You're a liar. You haven't got a gun.
Oh, no? Well, try it and see. See, you're choking already. They're putting the little black cap on now. They're putting the rope around his neck now. That knot ought to be tied behind your ear.
Will you leave me alone?
Oh, go and tell the cops, you dirty coward. Tell them you did it. Get up and yell it.
I'll kill you.
No, you won't. You'll choke yourself to death first. Just like he's choking. Can't you feel the death rattle in your throat?
Oh, shut your mouth, you son of a...
He shot him!
I did it. I did it. I did it.
He shot him.
I did it.
I knew you'd tell.
I did it. I did it. I did it.
Hey, get him out of here, will you? You ruined my business. Where's that? Shot right here. Right there. Hey, quiet. Keep this quiet, will you? I did it. We're not away.
Shut up. This boss got something he wants to say to me.
I did it.
Did what?
Dirk's hanging. The Christie murder. I did it.
You did?
Yeah. There's a fingerprint you couldn't explain. It was me. I did it. He's hanging for it. God, stop that clock. Stop that clock.
Why, this must be the fellow that killed Christie.
But they're hanging Hagen Dirk for it.
What time are they going to hang
They're
him?
hanging an innocent man. God have...
Get the coroner on the wire. He hangs at 5.
5 o'clock. Why, that's 13 minutes.
Oh, it's too late.
I don't know what I can do about it, but let me get to a telephone. Come on,
Oh, I'm sick. Get me out of here. You guys
Get rid of us now. This place will swarm with...
I've no
What's the cap's name? Why couldn't these guys somewhere else?
Doctor, you need a coroner.
The evening papers, madam.
Now, I told you not to bring me any papers today. I don't want to see them. If the telephone rings, I'm away, and if anyone calls, I'm out.
Very good, madam.
How do you do? Miss Cynthia Crothers?
Yes, the servants' entrance is at the side.
I don't want the servants' entrance. I want to see Miss Crothers.
Miss Crothers is not receiving tonight.
She's receiving me.
Miss Crothers is out. I tell you, Miss Crothers is out now.
Is she?
Well, it doesn't matter whether she is or whether she's not. You can't come in. Now, will you go away? Now, don't you push me out. Don't you shut the door. I haven't got a key. Open the door.
You. Alive.
Yep. I'm alive.
They didn't...
No, they didn't.
I'm glad they didn't hang you.
So am I.
But if you're free...
Yes, if I'm free, you're not. That's a tough break for you. Is yours. You sure make a swell widow.
Oh,
I'm sorry course, I see your side of it. Well, the man's neck means a lot to him. What are we going to do about it?
I don't know. Mad. Horrible.
You wouldn't want to try it out or anything like that, would you?
What?
Yeah, I'm willing.
Why, you don't think you can hold me to this marriage?
Well, it might mean a way out for you. Kind of let things breeze along as they are for a while.
Ah, now I understand. I had to pay for your name. Now I'll have to pay more to get rid of it. All right. How much do you want?
How much do I want?
Why didn't you go to my lawyer?
I didn't marry your lawyer. I married you.
You had no right to come here. You know this was never meant to be a real marriage, and I...
Oh, wait a minute. Where I come from, a marriage is a marriage. We spoke the words and we were both sober.
This wedding can't be real. It can't.
Just where do you get this high hat stuff? What makes you think I'm not as straight as you are? Maybe straighter.
Take your hands off me.
You rang, madam?
Yes. Give this man my lawyer's address and show him out.
Now listen. I came here to do the square thing. Since this is the way you feel about it, just tell the Duke to show me to my room.
Oh, but you can't stay here.
I'll bet we'll have a lot of fun tonight. Oh, I'm ringing the bell.
Dear, shall I answer the door, madame? I think it is Monsieur Roger Town in the pasty.
Roger. Oh, no. No. Go to the door and wait. Oh, don't let them see you here, please.
Why not? What's wrong with me?
They don't know about my marriage. I can't explain it to them. I'll be the joke of the town. Oh, please, please.
Oh, Sin, I think the bell's broken. Let us in, darling.
Yes, let's in, darling. And no bed here. Oh, you got me home.
Please hurry. I'll get rid of them and I'll explain it all to you later.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the matter with me?
Nothing. I'll explain later. Oh, hurry, please, hurry. All right, Marie.
Sin, darling, God love you. You sounded so blue over the telephone, dear, that I brought this gang of wild Indians along to make a little whoopee for you.
I need it.
Well, we're going to make you laugh, dear. Laugh until you cry.
With simply shine a third.
Why, sure. Some of this gang haven't had a drink for 15 minutes, dear. No.
That's what you think your point, Tom. Yes, I do, you said.
Hey, folks, listen.
Come on, folks, this way to the speakeasy.
Come on.
Hello. Not a bit hot.
Drink, that's all, darling. Here you go.
The little bartender needs the uniform.
What is Monsieur doing?
Oh, just pausing the apron, baby.
Is that all Monsieur requires?
All for the present.
We want the bartender.
Roger, darling, I want to talk to you.
What's the matter, dear?
You bring me a cocktail and I'll tell you a bedtime story that'll make your hair curl.
Well, what do you mean, Sin?
Never mind, bring me the cocktail.
Right with you, darling.
We want the bartender.
How dry I am, how dry I am, nobody knows how dry I am. Gentlemen, be seated. forget we have a rail to put your feet on. Yes. All right, here's one for you. Oh, boy.
Listen, put on your skid chains, boys. This looks like a mighty wet night. Wait a minute. I want a red, white, and blue cocktail.
A red, white, and blue cocktail?
Yes.
What's that?
Drink one and die for your country.
I'll give you a drink.
Darling, you're tearing our love. And you're not wearing my flowers. Take a sip of this, darling. It'll make you feel better. Why, Cynthia, dear, I've never seen you so nervous. Well, what's the matter, dear?
Oh, Roger, if you only knew. If you only knew what I've done for your sake.
For my sake.
I love you so madly, Roger, that I've married another man.
You've done what?
Don't blame me. I had to be married, you see, or lose the money. So I read in the paper about a man who was supposed to hang.
Cynthia, you were mad to do this thing.
How did I know they were going to let him out? Oh, Roger.
Cynthia, this is terribly serious. Where is he now, dear?
Now, darling. Darling, you don't have to worry because we'll never even have to see him.
If he ever comes near you,
He
I'll...
won't. Lawyers can fix anything.
Cynthia, you're playing with dynamite.
Don't I know it?
I didn't know you were staging a riot.
All right, Marcia. Come on down.
Hello, Marcia. That's Mr. Russian Ballet.
Hello, Marcia. How are you, Marcia? Glad to see you.
It's sweet of you to come. Have a cocktail.
In charge of the light brigade, huh?
Roger, take Marco down and give him a singer.
Fine. I'd like to.
Just a little informal party, eh?
I never call anything informal where people can still stand up. Excuse us.
Hi. Well, Marcia, what brought you out on a night like this?
I don't mean to be vulgar, dear, but I came for my first payment.
Well, come on upstairs, gold digger, and I'll write you a check.
No dig, no guess.
Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
Well, if you are, you must be lonesome here.
Come on, Cynthia, don't get writer's cramp.
Marcia, don't be in such a hurry. When do you leave for Reno?
Just as soon as I've cashed that check.
But I wouldn't broadcast if I were you. Why don't you fly out?
My, the impatience of love.
Well, there's your $25,000.
On account.
That's first payment on your husband, balance on delivery. And see that you deliver him soon.
Just as soon as... Hold everything. Here they come. Hello, Marco. Hi, Bo, honey.
No, ma'am. Your husband's nearly drowned me already.
Look out, Marco. You'll get in deeper water with Marcia.
Well, you'd be surprised what a nice little life preserver I can be. Come on. I'll demonstrate a rescue.
What are they doing here?
Well, the gas man seems to be lost.
No, he ain't. He's just beginning to find his way around.
He's beginning to be impertinent. Suppose you get out of here.
And suppose you tell me what you mean by kissing this dame.
Well, he's not the gas man. He's taking the census on osculation. I trust I'm not injuring your delicate feelings when I inquire just what business it is of yours.
I got a pretty good reason for asking.
Thanks for the friendly interest. It just happens that the lady is my fiancée. I suppose we dispense with a chaperone.
Your fiancée? That's a hot one. She happens to be my wife.
Your wife? Cynthia, is this the man?
Now, Roger, darling, please, please, leave it to me.
Just a minute, dear, just a minute. I'll take care of this. This is my affair. You were of some service to this lady, and you were well paid for it. Now, suppose you get out.
All right, suppose you come with me. You were well paid for, too.
What do you mean?
Ask her. She bought you.
Oh, darling, he's just trying to make trouble. Come on, let's go join the others.
No, wait a minute. What do you mean? I want the truth.
Why, Moss?
All right, ask this dame with a white wig.
Ask me for the truth? Who's the truck driver that believes in Santa Claus?
Tell him who gave you that $25,000 check. Well, these dames bargain for you like so much beef on the hoof.
Cynthia, this can't be possible.
Darling, don't believe him.
Excuse
please.
me, lady.
Oh,
Take your hands off that girl. I'm only worth $10,000. You're a high stepper. You're worth a lot more.
Cynthia gave you this check, Marcia. What for? Answer me.
Darling, let's not discuss this in front of him.
Who is he, anyway?
He's the electrician. Roger, dear, not here, not now, please.
Well, I...
Please, Roger.
All right. Come along, Marcia.
Didn't I see your face in this morning's paper? Oh, yes, just out of jail and into society.
Yes, and give me the jail.
Roger, darling.
Just a minute. Now then, Marcia, why did Cynthia give you this check? Is what he said true? Have you two been bargaining over me?
No, dear. Cynthia did the bargaining. I valued you far higher than she did.
This is about the rottenest thing I ever heard of. So what do you two think I am, anyway? A polo pony put up for auction? Is that what you think our love is worth?
Roger, I asked for more.
Oh, Roger, my dear.
It's hard to believe, Cynthia. You know, I really had an idea that you were different from these flippant half-wits that we jazz around with.
Meaning me?
There's your check. And if you give it back to Marcia, I'm through with you.
Oh, Roger. Darling, I only did it because I love you so much.
Yeah, well, it's only because I love you so much that I can forgive you. Good night.
Roger, what are we going to do?
We're going to stay as we are until I can afford to buy Marcia off myself. And just remember, if you give her back that check, you'll never see me again.
Roger! Now that you know what a perfect little gentleman Roger is, I really ought to raise my price. That's fine. And that's it.
No, he meant what he said.
So did I.
Marcia, I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, don't waste time. Give me back that check. Don't do that, you little nitwit. You'll write me out another check this minute, or I'll expose the whole proposition.
Even you couldn't be as rotten
Oh,
as that.
can't I? You look in next Sunday's paper. Prominent society girl attempts to buy maker's husband.
Marsh.
I won't even sue for a divorce. I'll make you hate your life. Even your set won't stand for the story I'll broadcast.
Just a minute, lady. Who's going to believe that she bought you a husband when she's got one of her own?
Husband of her own. You're crazy.
Maybe. Only I'm that husband.
Is this man drunk?
True.
Oh, no, you don't. You're just trying to get out of paying me that money.
No, Marcia, it's true.
I don't care whether it's true or not. Do I get that money, or do I make you the laughing stock of the world?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, wouldn't I? You watch me. Listen, everybody. I've got the prize.
You want me to stop?
Oh, no. Please.
Sorry, look at Martin's going to broadcast.
I'll give you the laugh of your life. Come on, let's have it.
He'll kill him.
It isn't a story about the traveling salesman.
Listen, Cynthia has...
I was saving the big surprise, but Marshall wants me to tell you now. I'm married.
But sin does not make Roger a bigamist. When did you get your divorce, Marcia? I haven't divorced him. Oh, you don't mean to tell me you've married somebody else?
Well, he's the lucky guy.
Yes, and what's his name, Sid? His name is, Dirk.
Dirk, I never heard of him. He must be a new
She must be ashamed of him. A real bridegroom wouldn't be missing on his wedding night.
Just a minute. He ain't missing. He's here.
Do you see what I see?
Oh, Sin, stop kidding him. Why, Sin, that can't be the bridegroom. Gee,
What a
Oh, look who's here. That's fine. Look, everybody. Look what I've got. Friday must have a veil.
That's my skirt.
Huh?
That's my skirt.
Well, it's a veil now. So much for hair, and she must have woolly. I must be going. Ooh. Let's break a bottle of wine over Bride's head.
Back here.
She's no boat.
Come on, girl. Let's kiss the truth.
But who's going to get the bride's father? I'll race you for it.
I'm in on that. I'll get one of us $5, I get there first.
Hey, get away from me. You're aim for a break for the other. Lay off of her, you lousy punk.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Hey, you big...
I'm getting tired of you limousine sports. There's not a wallop in you. You're a flabby lot of sousers. Your shirts may be spoiled, but so are you. You're not worth the powder to blow you where you belong. Now get out of here, all of you. Say, you on.
Stop it! I won't have it! Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, won't you please all go? I'll explain it some other time.
Well, I admit I've never been put out of a better place.
Delightful party.
99.
He's right, darling. We mustn't intrude on your wedding night. No, we mustn't. Oh,
I'm terribly sorry, dear.
You're some protector of womanhood, aren't you?
She gave me the right to protect her.
Oh, she did.
Go on, beat it.
Say, who do you think you are?
Say, Marco. I hope you have a pleasant night. Come, Marco.
You're sure you're all right, then? Good night.
I'm awfully pleased to have met you.
Don't you hurt him. Come on, dear. He's still throwing them out. Isn't he grand?
I was going home anyway.
Go on, you.
I'm home. Oh, aren't you a brute?
Go on, beat it.
I'm afraid I almost killed him. I'm going. I won't be pushed.
Go on, he'll be pushing up daisies.
Can you imagine it?
Get out.
Remember, if the bride doesn't treat you right. Oh, you gorgeous creature.
Go on, beat it.
Come on, right? Be bride.
on.
A supper for the bride.
Nice, Cynthia. Nice party. Good
Good night, Cynthia.
Now you can rest easy. They won't come back for a while.
They'll never come back.
I had to get them away. You look like a little girl. I thought you was going to cry or something.
You know what you've done? You've ruined my life for me.
Me?
You've insulted my friends and you've made me the laughingstock of the whole town.
Beg pardon, madam. What room am I to prepare, Mr. Burke?
Mr. Dirk is not remaining.
How do you know he's not?
If he wants to stay, give him a room in the servants' quarters.
In the servants' quarters, madam?
Aye.
What am I to do, sir? Shall I prepare you a room in the servants' quarters?
No.
Yes.
Je suis si excitée,
No,
madame.
no, Marie. Now, unhook this and then leave me alone.
Bien, madame.
I've mixed you a highball, sir.
Who's there?
I want to see you for a minute. I've got something I want to give you.
There's nothing in the world you can give me.
I'm the best judge of that. Open your door. Unlock this door. All right, then I will.
How dare you come into my room? Get out!
Not until I've said what I've come to say.
If you don't get out of here, I'll have you put out my
Oh,
place.
no, you won't. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, keep away from me.
You know, this is our wedding night.
Stop it!
I told you not to hit me.
No! 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 Stop it, you bitch! Stop! Stop it! Let go! Let go! Let go! Let go! You know me to never rest! I'm not your wife! Let go of me! I'm not your wife!
Afraid and worthless.
I'm not your
Fool,
wife!
that's what you are.
I'm not your wife!
You bet your life you're not my wife. I wouldn't have you for a wife. I wouldn't dirty my hands on you. Just a piece of clay painted up nice. I'll clear out of this marriage so quick it'll make you dizzy. You bet you're not my wife. You're not good enough.
Then why did you break into my room?
I came to give you your money back. And here it is.
If you think you broke down my door to give me that money back, you're fooling yourself. You did it because you wanted to see me. Because you want me.
Ah, bull.
That's why you did it. I wouldn't expect you to understand my kind of woman. You fool. If you ever come near me again, you'll see what I'll do. If you think you can break down my door and get away with it, you don't know my kind of women.
Your kind. No, thank God we don't have men of mine in town. We have real women there. Not lousy little... Ah, what say you?
You get out of my house. Get out of here. You get out of my ever see you again. You go back to prison where you belong. Get out. Get out.
Listen, buddy, you've been home 2 whole weeks and not said one word yet about your wife. Is she...
No, baby. You just run along to school and get yourself all full of learning, see?
I thought she was sort of pretty. Didn't you?
I don't know. I never noticed.
Oh, I bet you did.
No, that's just about enough out of you, kid. You just run along now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I forgot the coffee pot.
Yeah, you forgot your hat, too.
I'd forget my head if it wasn't fastened on to me.
You sure
Bye.
would. Bye-bye.
I'll tell you for nothing if you'll give me the $1, too.
Aren't you going to tell me where he lives?
He lives right here.
He does? Thanks. There's your $1.
Does that bird talk?
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Say, do you know that to catch you before you went to work, I had to get up in the middle of the night?
Yeah? Why didn't you just stay up?
I didn't come down here because I wanted to come. I've come to ask you something very important.
Nothing about you's important to me.
No, wait a minute. I'm really in serious trouble. I wonder if you'd mind very much, coming back to the city and living with me for a week.
What?
You see, I
didn't notice your hospitality was so hot. I want to try it again.
Well, as a guest, you weren't so hot either.
Well, we can agree on some things, can't we?
Oh, I hope we can agree on this. Here, read that. So I thought perhaps you wouldn't mind helping me out. I'd be awfully grateful.
I don't remember you busting with thanks when I helped you out before.
Well, I don't blame you for feeling that way. But if you don't do this for me now, I'll lose everything.
Nothing doing.
Oh, no, won't you please, please?
No, I tell you I won't do it. Now I gotta go to work.
Oh, no, don't go. I'm desperate. It means millions to me.
Well, it don't mean anything to me.
No, wait a minute. If you won't come to my home, will you let me stay in yours?
You'd do anything for money, wouldn't you?
No, but I'll do anything you want. If you'll only...
You said I'd made you the laughing stock of your town. Now you want to make a joke out of me and mine. Not a chance.
I knew you were afraid.
What?
You're afraid to have me in your house.
What do you mean?
Because you know you're falling in love with me and you don't dare.
Ah, you're talking through your hat. Afraid of you, huh? All right, you can stay here for a week.
Thank you.
But you'll stay as my wife.
As your wife? You don't mean...
No, not that. I mean you'll do the cooking, you'll do the washing, and you'll scrub the floors.
I suppose you think I can.
I don't think I know you can't.
Well, if you feel that way about it, I'll show you. Where's the garage?
The tool shed's around to the side. You can put the car in there.
Thank you.
And leave it there. Come on, back it up.
Hagen Dirk's wife that we've heard so much about?
If her skirt was any shorter, she could use it for a lampshade.
She give you $1 for a bird talk.
Talk? No, but I bet she can. You give me this $1.
I think she's grand.
Oh, you do? Well, just you chase yourself in the house and let us know how grand.
Come on,
you are.
Bobby, let's go
Oh,
home.
gee, Ma, I'd like
Go
to work.
on and do your work.
What do you drive that bird around for?
Oh, I always take Polly along with me when I speak.
Yeah?
To tell the cops I'm a good girl.
Yeah, well... He must be a liar, too.
Oh, that isn't nice.
Well, I'm late. Gotta get to work. Breakfast at 6, lunch in the bucket, supper at 6:30. Here's a couple of dollars to get some meat and vegetables. You'll find the company store about a half-mile down the street.
That won't take a minute in the car.
You'll not use your car. You're not gonna make a fool out of me in this town. While you're in my house, you'll do as I say and you won't touch your car.
But I'll need the car.
You'll agree to do as I say or you won't stay. Make up your mind.
All right, you win. On my word.
Okay. That's the kitchen.
Oh, I haven't any clothes.
All you'll need is a gingham apron.
I'll send for some. They so slippery. Well, what is it you want now? Baking powder. Leslie, salt. Baking powder. 25 ways to please your husband. And I don't even know one. Now let's... Now, 1 heaping teaspoonful of baking powder. 1 heaping teaspoonful of baking powder. Add gradually to the batter. Add gradually to the batter. Now, beat the butter to a cream. Now, beat the whites of the eggs to a stiff froth. Now, give the whole a vigorous beating. Now, let me see. Now, add them carefully to the mixture. Carefully to the mixture. Oh. Carefully to the mixture. Add the vanilla, add the baking powder, mix quickly and lightly. Now, bake in a moderate oven for 45 minutes. In a moderate oven for 45 minutes. into a greased cake pan. Well, how do you turn into a greased cake pan?
Your oven won't work with the damper that way, you know.
Won't it?
No.
Is that a damper?
Sure. What?
Oh, I dropped an egg.
I know who you are. You're my brother's wife.
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to be his cook.
Well, I hope you'll be a better wife than you are a cook.
Well, that ought to be easy.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh,
We gotta
fine.
step some. When Buddy gets back from work, he's awful hungry.
He is?
And if supper's late, he's awful cross.
Well, this supper won't be ready until next year. Hey, don't open that. You'll catch cold while it's freezing inside.
You didn't think you'd cook corned beef in the oven, did you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't thinking. I was hoping.
That's terrible. You better leave this to me. You haven't been married long enough to understand these things. Here, tie me.
But you see, I promised your brother that I'd get the dinner.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
What?
I'll cook the dinner.
But,
Don't worry. Buddy will never know, because I'm going to spend the night with the neighbors.
you're not going to leave me alone all night with your brother.
He's your husband.
Oh, yes, I know he is, but you see, we...
I know what folks are like on their honeymoon. They don't want any kids about.
But you see, this isn't really our...
You look perfectly terrible. You better get yourself cleaned up. Buddy likes people to be neat at the table.
Hey, wait a minute, that's my cake.
Cake? Don't look like a cake. You
Well.
better hurry.
I
can make biscuits in a jiffy.
Can?
That corned beef isn't any good.
Isn't it?
I'll have to make some ham and eggs for you.
By golly, you know I owe you an apology.
You do? How?
You certainly can do one thing.
What?
Cook.
I'm glad you think so.
Yes, sir, I've got to hand it to you. I used to think Katie's biscuits were the best in the world, but yours are better.
They're not mine. They're hers.
Aye.
Oh, your little sister cooked the dinner. Because she was sorry you'd married such a fool. I guess I'm not much good for anything. Not even cooking. Well, why don't you throw something at me?
Say, you know, you're improving, kid.
I am. How?
Well, that's the first honest thing I've seen you do.
That's the first human thing I've ever heard you say.
Yeah, there'd be some hope for you if you didn't travel with such a rotten bunch.
Well, what's the matter with my bunch? We find life boring, so we just experiment a little.
With everything but cooking, huh?
Well, we have modern ideas on love and marriage.
Modern? Why, they're both as old as coal.
Coal? What's love got to do with coal?
Plenty. You think coal doesn't come into your life at all, don't you? Well, all the time, it's making things brighter and better for you. Why, even those diamonds sparkling on your wrist there are coal. Dirty black coal that was stored away down there millions of years before you were born. And they'll be bringing it up new and shiny after your dust.
You know a lot about coal, don't you?
Yeah, that's just about all I do know. When I was a kid, my mother used to cry because there wasn't money enough to buy it. When I was 14, I begun digging it. Heat that God stored away down there for people to work out. Why, if you'd been up against life as I have, if you'd seen men fighting and dying down there in the mines to get out the coal, you'd know that eating and living and loving ain't modern. Ah, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, go on, please. I like to hear you talk.
Oh, I guess I've been talking too much. Sorry I haven't any poison liquor to make things lively for you. But I can give you some noise over there on the radio.
Little children of Radio Land, Peter Rabbit went hurry-scurry into the bramble bushes.
Cup 1, 14-2. Winnetka. Without question, the most sensational polo victory of the year was won by the Maplewood Country Club.
Wait a minute. That's Roger's team.
Owing to the brilliant play of Roger Town during the third chukker.
Oh, golly, how that man can ride.
That's just about enough of Mr. Roger Town.
Jealous?
Jazz. That's right up your alley. I suppose you and him danced a lot.
Of course. So could you and I.
Oh, no. I never learned it.
Then it's time you did. Come on, Mr. Dirk. I'll lead you a dance.
You have.
Come on. There. Now, put your arm around me. Well, tighter. I won't bite. Don't be afraid.
Afraid?
Whoa. All right, now give me your hand. Now put your arm out. No, straighter. Don't take it off.
Well, what do I do next?
All right, now put your right foot out. No, the right foot.
Don't make any difference which foot. If I step on you, you'll never walk again.
Say, you stepped on me pretty hard already.
Yeah.
Well, that's grand. Just let your feet go. That's great.
Hey, you know, I'm kind of beginning to like this.
That's grand. You're doing marvelous.
You know, this takes more brains in your feet than I thought. Listen. Remember the first time we heard that? In the cell? Your hand was in mine through the bars, and we promised to love and honor till death do us part. Remember? Remember the hammers? The hammers building the gallows?
Don't you want me to teach you anymore?
No, thanks. I've learned enough.
Hey, Dirk.
Yeah, come on in. What's the matter?
Come on, Dirk, quick. I need you bad. There's gas on the 5th level. It's that hole.
That level's a death trap.
Can I help?
You don't know where they are.
How many men do you want?
I'll handle this job alone. I know that level like my own backyard.
Can I do that?
You don't know how.
Look here, Dirk. We ain't gonna let you go down there alone.
Forget it. You fellas have got wives.
Well, but...
Come on, we gotta hurry.
What time they come again? About 6:30. Down to the hip.
This strange happiness. Oh, to know? Can it be that love has come to stay here? Well, I'm a fool.
Oh, good girl, good girl. Oh, good girl.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
$0.60 a pound for butter. Well, give me oleo.
The pattern falls over the yard and then...
Get out of them deals.
There. Oh, Miss Johnson, times is mighty hard, and you just can't seem to get
Good
ahead.
morning. How are you?
I ain't ailing, thank you.
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
I want to get some vanishing cream, please.
Oh, you mean whipping cream.
No, it's for the face.
Wasting money on her face and eggs 4 cents a piece.
You see, you apply it to the skin.
She ought to try a mustard plaster.
Bobby's the only booster I've got here. Aren't you, Bobby?
Yes.
Come on up. Go.
That novel looks like he's got 2 runs.
You want to see him?
Good Lord, vanish, Mrs. Dirt.
No, that's all right. Give me 25 cents worth of this menagerie.
She's took up with Bobby now.
That's 'cause she ain't got no kids of her own.
Give me a donkey this time. Here we go to the donkey. Gee, I got 3 elephants and the tiger. And I bet your word can talk after all.
Bobby, you can't take that from the lady.
But I didn't ask her for a ball. Honest, I didn't.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Not with me. We buy candy for our own kids, thank you.
No, you don't. That's the trouble.
Come on.
Bobby, give that back to the lady. Bobby, I say, Bobby, you come back here.
I'll get the doctor. Here's my driver's license. And that fella's number. He needs to come here anyway. No, he isn't dead, but he's pretty badly hurt. All right. You ought to take that driver for a ride. Hang up the step. Bring him over here, boys. Put him on the right over here. Don't crowd round now.
What happened to blood?
No, he's not.
Oh, doctor!
He's hurt pretty bad, Doctor.
Oh, doctor. Doctor, don't let him die. Don't let him die. Ought to be shot. Tell me the truth, doctor. Can you save him?
Can't say yet. Get me a towel, somebody, quick.
Here's one, doctor.
Oh, you killed my baby. You get away from here. You...
Quiet, Mrs. Smith, quiet. Don't crowd round there like that. Quiet.
He's scarcely breathing. Oh, doctor, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, doctor.
Very serious case.
But you will save him, won't you, doctor? Oh.
Doctor, I didn't mean to hit that kid. Why, Doctor, I've got kids of my own.
I should have used your brakes.
Yeah. I'll pinch you right now.
Quiet, quiet, please. Afraid it's beyond me.
Can't you do something, Doctor?
Oh, doctor.
He needs a brain surgeon. There's only one man I know of that can save him.
Yes.
And he's in the city.
That'll take money.
Yes, and speed.
Who's the specialist you want, doctor?
Dr. Rowlands.
Roland?
410, Blake Building.
I'll get him.
You will? With the money.
I'll get that, too.
Oh, but he may not come.
He'll come and he'll like
Oh, God bless you.
So you really think she'll get him?
Oh, give this money.
Yeah, but it takes 4 hours to go to the city.
Oh, doctor, can you take it that long? Can you, doctor?
I doubt it.
Nobody ever drove it in less than 4 hours.
Oh, but they don't do it now.
He'll have to go quicker than that if he's going to save this boy's life.
Oh,
How long has she been gone?
She's been gone just 3 hours.
Don't you worry. She said she'd get that doctor here, and she'll do it.
Oh, doctor, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. It's beating too fast, isn't it? Oh, I can tell it in your face. It's going too fast. It's going too fast.
Mrs. Smith, for your child's sake, please do be calm.
Oh, she'll never make it. It takes 4 hours to go and come. Oh, doctor, you must do something for him. He'll die if they don't come soon. Oh, doctor, do something for him, doctor.
I think, Mrs. Smith, if you would lie down, it would be better.
Listen!
Somebody get me some fresh water here.
Listen! He's coming! He's coming! He's made it a red! But she wasn't made it a red. But she has! That's the motor!
It's rolling.
Thank God! Thank God!
Dr. Rawlins, thank God you're here in time.
You made it!
How is he, doctor?
Now that Dr. Rawlins is here, he has a chance.
Oh,
You can
that's
explain
fine.
the symptoms while I get ready. Serious fracture in the skull. Cerebral hemorrhage indicated.
Please hurry that one.
Aren't you coming in?
What?
Aren't you coming in?
Oh, no, darling. You stay and help because I've got to go get your brother's dinner.
Gee, I bet he'll be proud of you.
What the...
Cynthia! 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 Where have you been? Well, speak up.
I went to the city. I made it in 3 hours. I didn't have time.
What do you mean by taking that car out?
Oh, why, I took it to...
You gave me a word you wouldn't touch it.
Oh, well, I did break my word, but who wouldn't?
I come home from work and find the shed busted, the car gone, and you bolted. What do you mean by it? Answer me.
Well, give me a chance. I had
to tear up to the city, didn't you? Had to see that pretty boy that rides ponies instead of working, didn't you? Running after another guy, that's what you've been doing. Double-cross me, will you? Couldn't even play the game for 3 days. Had to have one of your petting parties, didn't you? Well, answer me. Are you dumb as well as crooked?
Oh. So that's what you think of me.
I didn't ask you to come here, did I? To make a fool out of me in front of my men? When I go to cash my paycheck tonight, they tell me how my rich wife blew in and cashed a check for $2,000. What did you want that money for?
What difference does it make?
I suppose you had to have $2,000 worth of rouge before you could show your face to your boyfriend.
That's enough. I'm through. I'd rather lose all my money. I'd rather lose everything than spend another night under your roof.
That suits me.
I'll pack my things and get out of here.
Go ahead. Come in.
Good evening, Hagen.
Evening.
We've something to say to that pretty wife of yours.
Well, you can't see her just now. She's busy.
We just come to bring her these and apologize for the way we treated her. Do you mind if I sit down there? My feet ain't what they used to be.
Sure, go ahead.
You ought to be real proud of her, Mr. Dirk. There's mighty few like her.
Gee, she's a peach. We were all wet about her.
What do you mean?
Ain't that like her, Ma? I'll bet she never even told him.
What?
Why, don't
Didn't you know that she...
Why, the Smith kid got hurt so bad, our doctor couldn't do nothing for him. And your wife near kills herself racing to the city for a specialist. And
Then she
spends
come to
her
went
own money, too. Gets old Sibley, the cashier, to draw in a bank in the town.
Aye, and that's no all. $2,000 she drew out the bank.
And she made the ride in 3 hours and never got pinched.
God forgive me.
Hagen, just give her these.
Give her these. And tell her the new doctor says that the wee fella's going to be all right.
She'll be glad to know it.
I'll tell her.
Sure, and you've got a grand girl. The Lord doesn't make many like your wife.
How did you ever get such a girl to fall for you, Hagen? You don't deserve her.
You said a mouthful.
Good night, Hagen.
Good night, Mr. Hagen. Good luck.
The lucky bozo.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello, is that you?
Yes, dear.
Oh, what a relief to hear your voice.
Cynthia, darling. Say, I've been searching everywhere for you. Where are you?
What, Roger?
I say, where are you, dear?
Why, I'm down here in a terrible little mining town. At Dirk's cottage.
Hagen Dirk?
Yes.
Well, are you all right? Tell me, quick. Are you all right, dear?
Yes. Yes, I'm all right.
Well, how did you get there?
Well, came down of my own accord, but I want you to come and get me.
Hey, that's music to my ears, darling. Where is this place? I'm coming to get you as fast as the car will bring me.
Well, you can't come fast enough.
Well, where is it?
Why, it's a little mining town just south of Norton.
Where'll I meet you?
I'll be waiting out in front.
Well, how do I get there, dear? Hello? Hello? Hello, Cynthia.
Hello. Hello, yes.
Well, how do I get there?
Oh. Why, you take the shortcut through Bolton.
Yes?
Yes. I'll be waiting out in front. I don't want to stay here another minute.
Say, I'm as good as there right now.
All right. You can make it in 2 hours if you don't run out of gas.
All right, fine, dear. I'll be right along. Goodbye.
Bye.
Gee, but it's good to see you.
How is everybody and everything?
Well, the liquor isn't a bit better than it was when you left. But say, I've got great news for you.
You have?
I sold the polo ponies and settled with Marcia. She's on her way to Reno now. Aren't you happy?
Yes.
I knew you would be.
Come on, Roger, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. I've got to see Dirk first.
Dirk? What have you got to see him for?
Well, darling, I'm not the sort of a guy that runs off with another man's wife without giving him a chance to hit back.
He'll thank you.
Well, maybe. Or kill me.
Oh, Roger. Roger, we can't see him. He's in the mine, a mile underground.
We have to go and find him, dear.
Oh, Roger, I don't want to see him. He doesn't mean anything to me. I know the man.
Dear,
Oh,
we'll
Roger,
have to do this my way. I'm sorry, dear, but we've got to do it.
I don't...
Yeah? Okay. This airplane stuff's getting terrible.
Why anybody wants to work a mile up in the air is beyond me.
They're nutty, that's all. Give me the old lift anytime.
Right.
Easy with her. He's got it. He's got it.
He's got what?
He's got the brakes on it.
Oh. Hi, boys.
You're getting off here?
Oh, why, we were looking for Hagen Dirk. You know where he is?
Dirk, the fire boss?
This is Dirk.
Oh, why, he's down at the end of the 5th level, alone, looking for gas. Believe me, he's in no mood for visitors.
Thank you. Oh, Roger, let's go back.
No, dear. We can't let Dirk be the only one that's on the level.
That's bad. A woman in a mine means trouble.
The old lady's sure nervous to me lately. She's sure grumbling some. Hey, get to work, you and your superstitions.
You sure are hopping around happy tonight, fellas. Yeah, you must be a bachelor.
Dirk. I'm taking your wife away, but But I thought I'd come down and tell you about it first. What do you want to do?
Now, let's not act like children, please.
If she didn't love you, I'd break your lily white neck.
Yes? That's assuming that you could, old boy. Go on.
I'm nothing to my wife, and she's nothing to me. She wants to go with you, so that's that.
Well, I guess there's nothing more to say. Shall we go there?
Goodbye.
I'd get going if I was you, and I'd get going fast.
Gee, I'm sorry, Dirk. Come on, dear.
What's that?
What is that, Dirk?
Sounds like we're headed for hell.
Come on, dear, let's get out of here.
Roger!
Are we safe?
Yeah.
Sonia!
Cynthia, don't worry, dear. Help will be here any minute. They're bound to break through to us.
Sure they will.
But how soon?
I'd say in about 3 days.
3 days?
3 days. 3 days!
Yes, yes. Yes, sure, dear. Isn't that great? Here. I've always wanted to go on the wagon, and now's my chance.
I've always wanted to go on a diet. Here's my chance to do without cream and potatoes for 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my face.
Well, be nonchalant, dear. Light a cigarette.
You light no cigarette here.
Well, he doesn't seem to enjoy our humor.
You're headed for a place where you'll need your humor.
Where do you mean?
Heaven, if they let you in.
Why? What's wrong, Dirk?
We've got air enough for about 15 minutes.
But you said help was coming.
It is. It'll be a little late.
15 minutes.
Isn't there anything we can do, Dirk?
Yeah, you can pray. If you know how. You see that?
Yeah, what's that?
That's gas.
Steady, darling. Steady, dear. Come on,
No,
Sim.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
That a girl.
Well, what are we going to do with our last 15 minutes?
I'm going to spend them close to the woman I love.
I'm going to spend them getting the woman I love out of here.
You mean there's a chance to get out? Why didn't you say so, Dirk?
Dirk. Did you say the woman you love?
And how? From the top of your silly head to the soles of your dancing feet.
You love me?
I'd like to crown you with a pickaxe. Because I love you more than I can stand. I can tell you that now. Because I'm not going to get out of here.
You said there was a chance to get her out. What did you mean, Dirk? What are you doing there? Say, what's the idea, Dirk?
This bulkhead leads to a tunnel where there's plenty of air. There's a box of dynamite. But no fuse caps. Get me that sledge.
Well?
We'll fill this hole I'm drilling with dynamite. Then one of us explodes it. With that.
Well, now that's a jolly little idea. But it's a little rough on the man at the bat, isn't it?
Yeah, he'll be blown to pieces.
Oh, I gathered that.
Better croak one than let three die. Get me a stick of dynamite.
I'm sorry to bother you with foolish questions, but which one of us does this little stunt?
Come on, give us a look at that map there. There it is, right there. Well, if Dirk can break through that bulkhead into the entry, he'll have air enough to last him until we can get to him. Not a chance in a million of their living. I'll keep the drills working day and night. Start a shift into number 5. Okay. You start a shift into number 4. Okay. Okay. Come on, man. Get in there. Get in there. Go down again. Go down again, boys. Hey, Joe. All right, get our shift. Get ready. Right here. Get that woman out of there. Get her out of there. Get her away from here. Keep quiet. And, boys, we'll send another shift down right away.
She's all set. You two get around this jut of rock where you'll be safe. Come on, step on it. The air's going fast.
Wait a minute, Dirk. Say, what kind of a sport you think I am, anyway? Come on. We'll toss for it. What'll you have?
Heads.
Well, I'm elected. I used to be pretty good with a baseball bat. I guess I can handle this all right. So get her back at that rock, will you, while she'll be safe? Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Wait a minute. Think I'm fool enough to let you kill yourself? Be a dead hero in her eyes as long as she lives? Why should you look at me like dirt under her feet when you'd be wearing a halo? I just wanted to see if you had guts enough to do it. Well, you're all right. But I'll do the dynamiting. Give me the hammer.
No, you don't, Dirk. No, you don't. Let me have that hammer. Listen to me, Dirk. That stuff goes double. Huh? Do you think I'm going through the rest of my life with Cynthia looking at me alive and thinking of you dead? Not much. Well, you're not going to make a lounge lizard out of me. While she thinks of the big he-man who blew himself to pieces for her. A swell chance for happiness I'd have with her thinking of you every time she looked at me. Come on, let me have that hammer. I won that toss-up. Come on, Dirk, let me have it, will you?
We can't stand this air much longer.
Listen, Cynthia, you decide which one of us does it, will you?
I can't.
Yes, you can.
We'll all three be gone if you don't decide quick.
No, I can't. Let one of you do your death.
You've got to, Cynthia. You've got to.
Come on.
Come on, Cynthia. You decide which man you love, and the other fella doesn't.
No.
Take her around the rock and let her tell you.
That's the way. Come on, Sam. You gotta do it. Come on, that's the only way to decide to do it. You gotta do it, dear. Come on. It's the only way out of this thing. Come on. You gotta do it. Come on, you decide. You got to. You gotta do it. Quick, then. Quick, quick.
The bird. The bird's dead. Talk quick.
Well, I'm sorry, Dick. You're out of luck. She loves me.
Don't you suppose I knew that? Get out of the way now, or you'll be playing a hop with me.
Wait a minute. She wants to say goodbye to you.
No time for that.
Come on. Do it the way she wants, will you? Go on.
Come on, hurry up.
That's that. Let her out.
Cynthia! Good God, why did you tell him?
I told him. I love you.
Did you hear that? Yes, a blast. The dirt must have blown its way through that bulkhead. That means they're alive.
Start your men digging in shaft number 5. We can reach them in 2 days.
I was wrong about that fella. He was a great guy.